Alright, hey guys, I have another video for you today. I'm a little under the weather, so if I cough or sniffle, please bear with me. On my days off during the week, I like to go around to what I call the chainsaw stores, and not every time I go, in fact, recently, it's been about every week. There's just not much left. It's slim pickings lately. It's been a little bit better. I really have to get in good with the guys that work there, and they really help me out. They do a great job. But like I said, I went today, and I mean there was nothing. Old Homelite 330 that had just been put through the ringer. It wasn't even worth digging out of the digging out of the pile. So I did, however, run across some stuff. I don't know if y'all know this, but this is my was my only working vise. It is my only working vise. It's very small, and when you get to straightening chainsaw bars or dressing rails, it's just not up to the task. It's very lacking. In fact, I have to tighten it down with a hammer, and it'll still move on me when I'm working metal and stuff. So anyway, I was walking in today to one of the chainsaw stores, and the guy was hauling this stuff out to the bin, and I'm like, whoa, hold up a minute. Wait a tick. And I was able to purchase this stuff here, and we got a vise here, and the stuff that's at these places isn't perfect. This here is missing the ring that keeps the corkscrew down inside to open the vise. I'm gonna look for a heavy duty C clamp at the North 40 or Farm and Ranch, and I'll just crank this back down, insert it in underneath here, and I will have a working vise. And since it's on the opening and not the tightening, it doesn't have to be super strong. So I'm going to get something that's, I'll measure that, and then I'll get something that will work. Also picked up a newer base. There's nothing wrong with this base. It was just there. I picked it up, along with some teeth, which are too long for this, but it was there. I picked it up. Also found a small mount Husqvarna bar, and it's just a homeowner bar. I mean, it's got a sprocket tip in it, but it's not replaceable. Like I said, it's small mount. It should fit, the McCulloughs. It's 20-inch bar, 3/8, 50 gauge. And then I got this 8-ton. Man, it slipped my mind. Snatch block. There we go. Woohoo! As you can tell, it's a little sick. Mine's not working. With a really awesome heavy-duty clevis. This 8-ton limit on this for a 3/4 inch cable. All my cable is like 5/8. It should still work. That sucker's heavy duty. All my other snatch blocks are a little bit lighter duty, 1,700 pound. It's very easy to overtax them, bend them, break them. But the price of a new one, being, I forget offhand, it's been a while since I bought one, but I think they're 20, 30 bucks. Maybe even 40. And this one here, 8-ton, just will last. So that's a nice pickup right there. That's a nice add. And then this here is probably what made it all worthwhile. It's a 2 1/4 axe head. See if you can get in on that stamp. HB, made in Sweden. A little work done to the pole. Looks like it had some mushrooming. Somebody was kind enough to file that off for me. And then it looks like there was a chip in the blade they tried to take out. And I'll get it on my grinder and equal all that out, and then put a bevel back on it. That right there just was the icing on the cake. I picked all this stuff up for $2, and you can't beat that with a stick. I'm sure this is $100, $200. You go to buy an 8-ton snatch block. It's going to cost some money. These aren't even cheap. It's Clevis's. Let alone the axe head was well worth it. Handle that, and there's your $120 axe. So I'm chomping at the bit to go down and get a 28-inch handle for it. I mean, I'm ready to run out the door right now in the video, but I got a couple handles here that have axe heads assigned, and I need to get on those first. It's not going anywhere. So anyway, since I kind of do chainsaw stuff, I thought I'd let you get a peek at my future projects here. I did some horse trading with a buddy. A lot of these saws I had owned once before, and traded them off to a buddy for some stuff. And I ended up getting one of these at the scrapyard, and the chainsaw store. And come to find out, it wasn't quite up to par. So I like these saws. They're not a lot of fun to run because they vibrate a lot, but they're powerful. And so for the type of cutting I like to do with them, it's no big deal. So I'm going to put a couple together. A lot of these are worthy. Can be rebuilt. Just parts added. A lot of them just need fuel lines. And I got some of these are 925s, two 944s. There's a 924 with the 3/4 wrap. And parts and carbs, and I think there's even more stuff. I tried to empty the bucket. I think there's even more in the bucket. So, and then in the cupboard over here I have some NOS parts that are new old stock. So, yeah, a little Homelite 925 action. That one runs. That one runs. That one needs a fuel line and will run. That one, it looks good. I just need to go through it. Piston looks good on both of these. So, I mean, it's, I got plenty of parts and stuff. So, yeah, Homelite 925 saws. They're 82 cc's, a little over 5 cubic inch. And they'll pull a lot of bar and chain. They have a lot of torque. Pretty high revving for a reed valve saw. They'll rev up to 10. They'll actually rev over 10, but you'll burn it up. It just doesn't get enough oil and gas to the top of the piston over 10 grand. So it's not wise to run them past there. I'm going to have to pick up a tack because I'm going to degovern all these carburetors. That was Homelite's fix. They put a governor in the carburetor, dumps raw fuel in. When you get it, when it senses, that vibration at 10,000 RPM, it dumps fuel in it. So makes it run real rich, and then retards the RPM. So I'm going to fix that, but I'm going to need to get a tack and then tune them all to right around 10 grand or just below. I don't want to burn them up, so they're getting harder to find. And then the ones that are out there are pretty expensive on Craigslist and stuff. So anyway, that's it for today. Thanks a lot. Have a great day.